Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna explain my code structure. I have added a backend and a front-end session. This is apps.py where you're gonna connect the application. This is authorization where you're gonna connect a login and logout pages. This is a database page where you're gonna create the database folders, and this feedback will be stored in the feedback.db, and main.py where your base file will be stored, and models where you're gonna create the models in the database, and routes.py makes a function of connecting it. So telling about the codes in the projects. The project follows a clean and modular full stack structure. At the root level, we have the front end and back end combined. So the both front end and back end is combined together into a single folder. The front end is built using the React and V8 Rabbit development, where it is directly connected to the front end HTML page. The front end is built using React and Vite for rapid development, and Tailwind CSS for utility first styling. To the key front end folders include source for source code, this will be the main components and the source code, authorization, login form, and the sign up form. And in the dashboard there is an admin dashboard, employee dashboard, and the manage dashboard, where it is connected together and information will be uploaded and secured safely in the backend server. We maintain components like feedback forms, login, sign up pages, and views, all interacting with the backend via REST APIs. The backend resides in the backend folder structured as Fast API app. Here the app subfolder contains the main files like main.py file. Main serves as an entry point, and models.py defines database schema using SQL Alchemy, and database.py handles the SQLite database connection, and auth.py module manages password hashing and the JWT based authentication, while routes.py plays a role of defining all API endpoints for user sign-up, login, feedback endpoints for user sign-up, and the app.py ties everything together by creating the Fast API instance and including routers. We also use Python multipart for handling form, data, and passlib. The Python JOS for secure and token management. The app is container ready with a Docker file and Docker Compose YML. This separation of concerns between logic, routing, models, and UI allows for scalable and maintainable code, make it easy to extend with more features and later. So we can see there is a backend file connected with app, where the main.py, models.py, routes.py, and database.py maintain the backend server. And there is the front end server where the sources are connected. Public sources and public details will be connected. Once you enter the feedback form, all the feedback details and login authorization details will be stored in the backend server. And the data is maintained securely. Once the user logs in, the forms are filled into the main.py, and models.py maintain the database. So this is the code structure. Thank you.